Alright, today I'm going to show you how you can create a summary table in Excel. So here we have some very simple basic data. We have the location, product, category, sales, and revenue. Now what we want to do is create a summary table that includes the category and adds up all the sales and adds up all the revenue into one. So we want to know all of the sales for electronics, which we can see are multiple options here. We don't really care what the product is. We want to know the total sales and revenue by category. Now there are two ways that you can create a summary table. You can either use formulas or you can use a pivot table. I'll show you both ways and we'll start out with formulas. So I'll just go ahead and copy these headers really quick. And so for the first step in our summary table, we need to find the unique categories. Obviously, we have a lot of repeats and it's a long list, so we don't want to have to manually look through all of those. So what we can do is type equals and use the unique function. And then we can select our data range of where all the data for our categories is, which is in this case is this range of cells here. Then we'll go ahead and hit enter. And now we have all of the unique categories, which we can see is 5. Now we want to know the total sales for electronics, accessories, furniture, along with the total revenue. So basically what we're going to do here is use the sum if formula. The range here is the range which we are going to search for our criteria. So we'll want to search this category column, and I'll select the entire column, comma, our criteria is going to be this cell here, or electronics. The sum range is going to be all of the sales here. So this will be column D. And then we'll go ahead and hit enter. And then we can double click this square in the bottom right corner to drag that formula all the way down. Now if we wanted to verify this, what we can do is add a filter, and we're going to sort by just electronics, which we should have 6,655 sales. If we hit OK and we sum those up, and that is 6,655. Now we can do the same thing with revenue here by doing equals, and we'll do another sum if formula. Our range is again going to be the category, comma, we want to look by electronics, comma, and our sum range is actually going to be column E this time. I'll go ahead and hit enter, and we can drag that or double click that down to copy that formula. Turn that to currency, and then we can format this however we like, but there we have our basic summary table. So depending on the data that you're trying to pull, you might need to use a sum if or a count if function that works in a similar way. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this to show you how you can create a summary table with a pivot table. Now basically what you need to do is you need to select all of your data, go up to the insert ribbon, and hit pivot table. This little menu box will appear, and it has our data that we had selected inputted here, and now we can choose where we want this data to be displayed. In this case, we're just going to choose existing worksheet, and we're going to have it in this cell here. We can go hit OK, and then our pivot table will form, and we'll have this little sidebar here. Now you can play around with the pivot table to determine how you want your summary table to be. If we want to set it up the exact same way, we can take the category, put that into rows, and you'll notice that it will give us our rows for all of our categories. Then we're going to want our sales, or the amount of transactions, and the value option here. And like we had verified earlier, electronics has 6,655 sales, so we know that is correct. And then we can drag revenue into the same values option here, and that will bring it up like so. And then if you wanted the summary table to be different in any way, you actually wanted the rows to be the location, then you can separate it like that as well. And you can just play around with it. So I would definitely recommend the pivot table option just because it's easier and you can do it a lot quicker than creating formulas by hand, especially if you want to change what the summary table is displaying. But there you have it. That's how you can create a summary table in Excel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button on your way out. Thank you, and just have such a great rest of your day.